Hello and welcome back, everybody. It's an early day stream today, and we're not going to be here for very long, but we'll see how far we get and what we do. So I want to fast travel back to town. Let me get close enough to the field so that I can actually see. Oh, there's so much area that I have not even come close to discovering. I have to. That's the Ministry of Accuracy. We'll just go to Fairfield. Tentacles coming out of their eye sockets. That is an awful idea.
Hell. I've stood this post so many times I can do it in my sleep.
Still wondering where that bounty board is. Oh, I didn't complete the... I didn't add anything to my medical. This isn't for you, is it?
I got it. What if we... No, wait. We already tried that. Oh, we could... Nope. Never mind. Tried that too.
I haven't met a lock.
Oh, really?
Let me try.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But circumstances being what they are, have at it. Just know we're keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, me too. I'm keeping an eye on me too. Okay. Let's hope this wasn't just a giant waste of resource.
How the blazes did you get in there?
Free stuff. Rounds. At least I believe that the rounds don't have carry weight, which is good. Shock machine gun, cool. More shock rods, grenades, grenados, some shells, defensive build. Okay. Is there any more stuff in here? Are you telling me I could have just dropped in from the ceiling?
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned too. A bit lackluster if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you.
Trainees, yeah, these are for me.
And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
I'm sure you two would have figured it out eventually, but I was happy to help. Deserving a little extra something, I hope, right? Yeah.
And
I was
humble
happy to help.
too. Well, we appreciate the assist. We're in a much better position to fight those Protectorate now than we were before. Auntie's Choice won't forget this.
You should have rewarded me with something. And everything's still stealing. I do wonder how to get up
Leave
there,
me
though.
be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
Okay. Cool, I didn't want to talk to you too much either.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's back already. Anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for information, have
Why,
any?
sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between them Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
I don't know, Billy. I think you tell me about people running this town.
Minister Milver Street's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Who's in charge up at the
Vox
Vox
Station's
Relay?
run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way
Tell
should
you one thing you
avoid?
can't avoid. The bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
So how Donnie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice become one
You're
company?
asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I had so many questions, and now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Don't have much being on Earth. Dictorate agent isn't like Commander Zane and Buddy. That rift is going to swallow this entire colony soon if we don't do something. I was frozen in space for the last 9 years after raiding a secret Protectorate base.
Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. Reckon so.
Well,
Here's what we've got.
if you don't believe me, that's on you. You sell drinks. That's right. I could sell my junk. Ask. Am I allowed back here? I don't think so. You don't seem to have anything of like high value either. So I'm just wasting my time.
Oh, this must be one of my copious direct reports. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Everything looks clean enough, so I guess you're doing a good
Many
job.
thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Why do you keep getting demoted?
Fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Do you know how to get around the security protocols on the drone terminal?
Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone operator. Just enter this code and you should be able to circumvent any lockouts.
Well, that's helpful. Just saved me a huge headache.
Thank you for making me feel like a vital cog in the system again. Well, now I better get back to cleaning. The only good employee is a useful one after all.
And it's not stealing. Nice. I would try to check trash cans more often. I didn't know I could get free things. I came in here looking for the bounty board again.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself.
I'd say welcome back, but I reckon a clinic's likely the last place any of us would choose if we had the choice. If you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the long side of short.
I still don't have anything. Yeah, I'm not ready to see him.
I must ask you to hold still.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
I need medical 2 to be able to interfere with this. Assume to lose a leg, but it'd be worse.
My
I'd like to see your
stimulants
medical
cost a
supplies.
premium, but take enough and you'll see the architect. Yeah, at least that's what I've heard.
Okay. Adreno Infusion Starter heals 200 instantly, increasing up to 2 times that amount the closer you are to death. A primer that grants an instant heal that increases the lower your health is. We have tried Adreno before, but now you can breathe pure Adreno Infusion made on demand inside your inhaler. Also available in Lavender Bouquet. It's toxicity, so it can kill me, I guess. Extra primer port, gain an additional medical inhaler slot. An uncommon material for crafting at workbenches. Coagular mushroom. Trauma kits. Antibiotics cream. Mercy oxymorphin, Reptidon venom, nicotine, lubricant. Heartless Lophoria, Craboplasma gland cloth, and crude biomass. So, not stuff that I generally need. And I'm poor, so it's not like I can afford anything anyway. Okay, where am I going? Hey. Let me try not to get stuck in the middle of a wall. I already helped you. I already fixed that.
Just because we're not fighting doesn't mean I ain't keeping my lamps on.
These riffs got me awful perturbed. Be reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon touching.
Okay, so I think it was... This is somewhere I haven't checked. Free. I like free. I do. It's just, it's nice. It's just nice. You're a nobody. I don't think I scavenged enough in here, maybe.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening.
How's the war effort? I thought I did what you asked.
One of my elite regiments ceased replying to hails several weeks ago. Hardy bunch. Fought all across the system. Yesterday, the Protectorate launched the regiment commander's upper torso into one of our encampments, which makes 2 1/3 complete corpses of a 6-person unit. Mocking us. Calculating bastards, the Protectorate. Would admire their efficacy if it weren't taking so many of my best and brightest. Once the fighting reignites in full, they'll pay dearly.
So, where do I place my bets? How's the war effort? I say, you say, fine, thanks, how's yours?
Ask a loaded question, get a loaded answer. You want diluted truths and empty charm? Milver Street's just around the corner. Pains me to admit such, but for all our losses, we've minimal gains to show. It's all these half measures. Milver Street saw things my way, Paradise Island would be ours by mess.
Sound like you saddled up with some trouble, with a troublesome hand.
Most hands are troublesome in their own ways. I'm here to do a job, difficult or no, and I'll be damned if I don't do it well. We outmaneuver the Protectorate. Hit them hard, hit them fast. By the time blood sprays dirt, their citizens will have already defected. Fun as it is to discuss reasoning, reckon our time would be better spent focused on business.
Farewell. Bye. I thought I had to turn in a mission to you yet, but
Minister, I'm
evidently
telling
I
you
was
I
wrong.
can do more. I've been proving myself to you time and again, haven't I? Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you pre-marked as a casualty. Do you know how many forms I've had to fill out on your behalf?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork? If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Mister, let Inez fix her graft. Then you won't doubt her efficacy ever again. Forget him, join me. I've got a ship with bed, snacks, and just a little residual trauma. Yeah, right, same.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it.
Let her come with me.
I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit.
Now punch his hat off.
It most
Good for you,
assuredly
Ness.
is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
Yeah,
She
I
will
wasn't
most
working with him
assuredly
anyway.
regret her decision, most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Troopers abandoning their contracts, blackguards like you running rampant. What is becoming of this island? I fear I may never know.
Bye. I ought to put one right in your eyes. Menace.
All done in there? Was hoping we could-
Philanderer.
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable.
Yeah,
And
come
in
with me.
time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
Nice sales pitch. Do your services come with a 5-year warranty too? No.
Had
You
a
got a
feeling
deal.
you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Go on ahead, Niles.
I didn't mean me, but all right. I see where your head's at. Keep safe out there.
After you.
I have to keep my robot. No offense. What am I supposed to do with this room? Dear father, mother, guardian name, I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employee, rank, first name, last name, was killed in action at location on date. I know the sorrow of this message. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, you're gonna just try to get money out of a grieving family. Locate DeVries' house. Available appropriate protectorate lodgements. Augustine DeVries house, red trim, circle windows, Beatrice Lorenz. Okay. I got a little bit of information. That's 24 meters this way. I still can't find that bounty board. I know it sounds like I keep on complaining about this, but if it was more accessible, then I'd be happier. Audie wants you to help your... Oh, I read that before. Stealing, not okay. No. No. I thought this was where the waypoint was guiding me to. Apparently I was wrong. Oh, you're the cowboy. Okay. Check the quests. Okay, we're gonna try this one. Where's my map? Where should I be going? That doesn't tell me anything. That way. Looks like a little bit of a run, but... so many trees. It almost looks like a mandragora from Harry Potter.
Trooper Zimong, you are showing increased levels of agitation. Is something the matter?
My arm feels like it's on fire. I had no sleep last night, and this boy damn twitching in my shoulder won't stop.
Have you been observing Dr. Tinsley's protocol?
Ain't much protocol aside from drink water and trying. I mentioned this place once. Trained up arbiters.
Oh, stealth grass. The thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making them unable to see you from a distance. Use it to sneak by safely or get the drop on.
Turrets won't make it easy.
Whoa! That was a lot of hatred. Dangerous enemies with skulls next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too under level to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels before coming back. Like leaders or bosses, these enemies are resistant to certain powerful attacks and must be dealt enough damage to make them leave first. Got one down. Whoa! Go ahead and get some healing going.
Fight on my feet.
Not sure if TTD does me any good at this moment, but... dang it. Got another one. Oh, you're both down. Whoa! Stop that.
Back in business.
Alright, now where's Val? Oh!
I do it for you. Back in business.
Patiently awaits repair.
Dang it.
Resuming hostilities.
They're so strong. Oh, great. And now we have a mech coming after us. Particularly tough enemies are noted via their health bar, signifying that they are especially challenging. These are reserved for the leaders and strongest fighters of a group. These enemies are more resistant to certain powerful effects, requiring them to take damage first to make them weak.
Trouble ahead.
Oh, nope, run away. I didn't get away. You don't have any available companions, so they're able to revive you. Well, how much of this do I have to redo? I hope not much. But it could set me all the way back to my save. How far back are we going? Oh, right outside. Okay, cool. We're gonna be back here later. I could probably take out the turrets real quick. We'll go ahead and get the 100 XP from... No, nope. Not worth redoing this 1,000 times.
Violent arbitration.
Oh, wait. Shock machine gun. In place of the shotgun, repeating rifle. Sounds good to me. Great enhanced combat sprint, evasion chance. That's worse than this, isn't it? Yeah, oh yeah. Way worse. What's my helmet looking like? Energy recharge.
We do well to watch ourselves with the Dragoon Patrol. We don't exactly pass muster as a protectorate nestle.
To be fair, I'm kind of surprised I've made it
Careful
this
of
far.
friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we walked
Yeah.
past, they opened fire on us. Real code 472.
Oh, great.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of...
Excellent.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in here.
Free? Oh.
That kind of thing ain't even on my contract.
Much safer.
Milver Street is offering fixed rewards for anything else.
We'll just keep going to the mission. Eventually, if everybody likes us, maybe we can just start being allowed to have everything that they're like leaving around. It's not like they care much about it. Oh, electric's gonna be good for robots. Or Boreal Screamer. It's another one of them little babies. Oh, it's a little baby. I'm not gonna shoot you. You're a little tiny monkey. Hey! Scream at me. I know that's probably where you get your name from. I don't deserve that kind of treatment. I allowed you to live. Don't die. What's this? Ah. Free stuff. I like. Is there another wreckage point a little bit further up? No, but there's a building up here. Wonder what's in the building.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Whoa! Am I dying? That radioactive?
You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Just a bit of scraps, nothing complete. Can I ask why?
Westport stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
What are you exactly trying to convert your mechs to do?
Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us.
It's usually how war works. Such is the way of
True
war.
enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
Where was this convoy of
Unless
mechs
I missed
headed?
my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
I assure you I am not. Intelligence isn't
Fair
my strong
enough.
suit.
As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
Don't worry, I'm a little bit of a raccoon myself. Were these all damaged by Auntie's
Yes
attack?
and no. The bombs certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Auntie's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Or their bodies.
Perhaps the escort turned traitor and set the bombs themselves? Could they have been killed by wild creatures and dragged off?
The only species in these parts that would pose such a threat to an armed escort squad would be Crabbles. But the guard at Westport has always made a point of culling them with automechs so they don't get out of hand.
Then it must have been some new horror deployed by aunties. You mean the same automechs which you're desperately trying to find replacement parts for? Yeah, if you're trying to find replacement parts, maybe they're not in the best disposition to be going out and attacking Crabbles.
Oh yes, the one in the same... Ah, I see your point there. Not so easy to cull Crabbles without operational automechs.
Well, it's been good.
Likewise.
Talk to you later.
And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
Yeah, only if I can have one of these automechs. Oh, I gotta get away from that. That doesn't seem healthy. Oh, there's a sea-bearing town. Actually, hey, no, don't fall into the water. What's up with down there? How do I get down there? It looks like there's stuff to loot. No. Don't fall off the ledge. Look for a path. There's gotta be one here somewhere. Right here. Enemies? Oh, bad idea. This was a very bad idea.
Healing yourself now.
Ooh, just off of the brink of death. Where'd the enemy go? Is there safety? No? No, there is not safety. Oh, that works so nice. Probably go running through ammo like crazy. That worked wonderfully. Nice. We're gonna have us some seafood tonight. I wonder if their legs taste good. What's that? Nothing. What's that? Also nothing. A bunch of nothing. Now weapons. Hey. Money. Blast-proof defenses. Sorry about that, buddy. Ah, cool. Light revolver. I'll equip it. I'll take the revolver. See how it feels in the hand. Some cloth. Art,
Once we
convoy,
arrive at the
audio.
Automech facility, we'll unload and begin cataloging the state of the various Automechs.
Are you recording the drive? Cadet, I do not believe this is what the Sergeant intended by documenting the process. Here, allow me to handle it. Now where's the off switch? Boyd, we're being bombed! Disembark! Lose formation to the beach, double time! We can take shelter in the rocks! Praise the Sovereign. We made it. Halt! Everyone quiet. What's that clacking noise? Oh shit! Crabbles! Form defensive perimeter type 14A!
Wow. That sounded awful. I'm glad I didn't have to endure that. Okay. I can't seem to scale the wall. Because there was other stuff that I thought that we were seeing from over here. Right? Didn't we? Yeah. Huzzah. If I attack the enemy, they'll show me a way to get to them. That's just wasting ammo. Hey, that hurts. Stop that. Oh, we got one down. Okay, let's go to the other one. We'll figure out how to get down there later. Or not. Who knows? For the time being, let's just go ahead and head back on into here. Euphoria Coast Auto Mech Repair Center.
Who goes there?
Apparently we have...
By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Auto Mech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Show access pass, step aside, I'm approved to enter. Lie, I'm fairly handy with automechs. Engineering 2. If I had engineering 3, it would help out more, but... Yeah,
Now
I'm a lot
you've
of
done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Okay. That sounds serious. Everyone alright?
Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Deal. Oh, and a level up. I need medical and science. We'll go ahead and put 2 in medical. Yeah, because medical seems to be helpful. And we finally get another perk that we actually can place. So, bullet shield, damage resist, and base health, evasion, plus 20 damage and armor rating. Wait, is that specific? Okay, so only if everything's of the same brand. Yeah, I don't know how easy that'll be to maintain. Gain bonus damage against any faction you have a negative reputation with. This bonus is greater the worse your reputation is. Factions you are kill on sight with grant the maximum bonus. 10, 20, or 40% against enemies with cautious, begrudging, or indignant factions, respectively. I'm good. Automatic mechanicals always drop crafting materials. That could be good. You have access to restricted inventory of vending machines. That's good. Manual reset. Plus 20 more stacks of vulnerable applied when dealing corrosion damage. Critical chance against enemies afflicted dissolved. 25% healing from food and drink. 25 inhaler charge from drugs. Creatures always drop raw meat which can be eaten as food. Nice. Using the inhaler with multiple primers equipped applies the effects of both on use, but combines the total toxicity of all primers when used. Minus 25% toxicity received from the medical inhaler. Space Ranger. Your speech skill also scales damage. And I have 1 speech, so that would help for plus 2.5 damage per speech skill. But that's survivalist. That's just food. That's health. Consistent health. So, scrap materials, restricted access. Space Rangers already had a speech check or 2. Yeah, some of these just seem really nice. That would be handy. Engineering 5, 3. I'm just looking through what I have to look forward to a little bit. We're not going to delve too deep into it. But I am trying to see what we do have to look forward to a degree. What I should put money in. Permanently disable Automex reward XP and can be looted. While crouching, you can see the contents of a person's inventory before picking them. You also get a small bonus to critical chance. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go with the... I almost want to hold on to the point because I don't know if I'm gonna actually want any of the Space Ranger. Wasting points. Just wasting skill points. I can already feel it. Perks that I'm not gonna end up actually wishing for later on, and I'm gonna regret these decisions. But I don't know how to build a character.
All that matters is getting these Automex to the Vox relay station. But Marshal...
Ah, you stealing if I'm looting off of dead things. It's not fair. Hey, I'm supposed to go in there.
14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected.
Okay, everybody.
Test model displayed standard.
Let me get away from the speech. So, okay. Alright, everybody. Well, we made it here, and we're going to have to continue on later. We'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a nice day, and bye-bye.